So eBoards are on their way out, and we all need to move to Moodle. So how can we do that? I already made a video that showed 3 possible options for using Moodle instead of an eBoard. I want to show you today how to literally move your eBoard to Moodle in the simplest way possible. So first of all, here I am at the E.O. Smith High School site, and I'm going to go to Resources, Staff Links, and then I'm going to go to Moodle. And once in Moodle, I'm going to log in with my E.O. Smith credentials. So right up here in the upper right, it says you are not logged in. So I'm going to remedy that pretty quickly. I'm going to log in as myself from E.O. Smith with my E.O. Smith credentials. And here's what it looks like. Actually, it'll look a little different for you because I'm going to put a new video up here in the front. But you'll see that I've got several courses in here, and of course you're not going to have any yet. So what you're going to want to do is go to your site. So here I can click on Science, and I'm going to find myself. And by the way, if your name is not up here, talk to me, and I will fix that pretty quickly. But here's what I see, because I have all these courses up here. But you're going to scroll down and say Add a new course. And I'm going to create a course that's just going to call Moodle Test Course. And Moodle Test Course. So you got to put anything that's in red, you have to fill out. Now you can put a course summary in here if you want, maybe something from the course catalog. Files you can add. This is the first place you're going to want to look, though, seriously, and that is the course format. And here's where you decide whether it's going to be set up in a weekly or chronological format, or if you're going to want a topics format. If you want to basically replace your eBoard, you're probably going to go for the topics format. Okay, and then other than that, there's nothing you really need to mess with on this page. So I just changed it to topics format, and then I'm going to click Save Changes down here at the bottom. And here's where you can enroll users if you need to, but you're not going to want to do that at this point. So I'm going to go up here in the right. Now this is my navigation pane over here, and I can either, if I click on this arrow, it'll open up and show me these courses that I've created. I'm going to go to Moodle Test Course, MTC. And here you go. It's a fresh course, so it shows topic 1, 2, 3, and so on. This news forum is default. It's a forum where you can post announcements and so forth. And if you look at the previous Moodle quick and easy eBoard to Moodle guide video, you'll see how to use that. But I'm going to click on Turn Editing On. Now this is one thing. Basically, whenever you go on Moodle, if you just click this button, you'll be a lot better off, because generally you're gonna want that on. Okay, now taking a look at this page, one of the things I notice is these little gear symbols. Now these are critical. These are the settings symbols. And if I click on that, I'll be able to edit the settings of this topic on this page. The other thing I notice is a little eyeball. Now that eyeball, if I click that, what it will do is it will hide this topic from the students until I click it on again. Okay? Now the other thing I want to look at is this add an activity or resource, but that's something that's a little bit more advanced, so we'll hold off on that. So at this point, what I want to do is click on the settings, the gear under topic 1. Now the default section name right here is topic 1. Now I might want to change that. At this point, we want to go to my eBoard. So I'm going to go back to E.O. Smith High School page and click on eBoards and their staff links, and click on my eBoard. So here are my notes on my eBoard, and let's just pick this first one here, entropy. So here's the entropy note, and scrolling down here, I see I've got an embedded video, I've got some URL hyperlinks here, and then I've got some files that students can click to download. So what am I going to do with all that? First of all, I called this entropy, so let's go up here and let's call this entropy. Let's click off the default section name, and we're going to give this topic, a name, entropy. Now under the summary here, I can literally cut and paste all of this stuff from my eBoard, scroll down, right into Moodle. So I just did Control C there. All right, I hit Control C after I selected all that. And then I'm going to come back into Moodle and click inside here in this text editor, and I'm going to click Control V, and it's going to paste all of that stuff in there. Now let's just see what this did at this point. If I save the changes, this is what it looks like in Moodle. So it says entropy, and under here it's got all the same stuff. In fact, right now I could actually click this link and it would show me the actual file that was on my eBoard. Now that is not going to be the case come August, because if you notice, if you take a look down at the when I mouse over this, if you look down at the bottom of the browser, so if I mouse over this, look down at the bottom of the browser there, you'll see that it's actually linking to a file that's still on the eBoard official eBoard site. So we're going to have to fix that. Okay, but I just want to show you that right now that would actually work. Now these links will all work. If you notice, as I mouse over these links down here in the lower right, take a look down there, you'll see the proper URLs. So these will all still work. You'll notice that the embedded video is missing here, and so that's something we'd have to put in again. We'd have to go back to the URL and do another embedded video, and that's a little bit more advanced topic anyway, so we'll hang on for now on that. Okay, so this has got all my text though, and so if you whatever text you have, whatever URL hyperlinks you have, will be automatically pasted in here under that topic. And if I scroll down here, you'll see there's topic 2, and I could do the same thing with topic 2. I could put my next note. So if I wanted to put my little extra help note, which is the next one here, extra help links, if I wanted to put this as topic 2, I just call topic 2, just go down here, settings, topic 2, I'd rename it to extra help, and I'd paste everything just like I did. Okay, what do we do about the files? So let's go back to the entropy post here, or the entropy note, and scroll down. So here's the files. Now here's what we're going to have to do. You may have these files on your computer, and in that case this makes it a little simpler, but let's just say that I don't have these files on my computer anymore, they're just on the eBoard. What do? So I'm going to right click on this entropygame.pdf, and I'm going to click Save Link As. Alright, and I have a slow computer here, so bear with me. Okay, and this is wanting to save it over here. Now it's probably, in your case, it's going to save it to your downloads folder, and so I'm just going to save it to downloads. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new folder, and I'm going to call this eBoard, and I'm going to save everything to this so that everything's in the same place. I'm going to do the same thing on this one, this little bolts.exe. I'm going to say Save Link As, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to do the same thing here, right click, Save Link As, and I'm going to save that as well. Now so my download folder here is not the same as yours will be on the school computers. This is my home computer, so you'll have to, when you click this Save Link As, pay attention to what folder it opens up, because that's where you're going to have to go. I notice this says Build Downloads eBoard. Okay, so pay attention to where that is. Okay, now I've just saved all these to my downloads folder. Let's go back to Moodle. So here we go. These little links right here, these are fantastic. The problem is once eBoard.com shuts us down, these links will no longer work. Those files won't be there anymore. So what I need to do instead is over here where it says Add an Activity or Resource, I'm going to click that. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to click on Folder. Now I could also click File, but File only allows me to upload one file at a time. So I'm going to do Folder, Add. So I did Folder and then Add. And up here, I'm going to name this Resources. You can call it whatever you want, Files, Assignments, whatever these are. And it makes you put a description in here. I'm just going to put the same thing again. Alright, and then over here, so under Content, you can add a folder if you want to make subfolders, or you can click here, Add Files. So I click Add Files. Now I'm going to upload a file. So I'm looking over here, choose a file, and there's some nice pictures of us. I'm going to go to, where was this thing? There it is, under eBoards and Downloads. I am going to click, I want all of these, but let's just go in order here. So I started off with this entropy game, so I'm going to click Open, upload this file. Okay, there it is. Again, I'm going to add another one. It should send me back to the same thing, so bolts, open, upload this file, and then add, choose file, entropy song. By the way, if you want to hear the entropy song sometime, just let me know. It's to the tune of Yesterday. Upload this file. There you go. And now let's see what it looks like. I'm going to click Save and Display. So here is the folder, the resources folder, and this is when the students click on resources, this is exactly what they'll see. It shows them the file type, the PDF symbol, the word. This is an executable file, little game. And I'm going to, that's fine. So I'm done with that. Let's go back to our course here, MTC. Notice I can navigate here, so I can click anywhere up here and go back to the science main folder, my own folder, my own category, and then this course. Or I can also navigate over here in the right hand side. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to click MTC, Moodle Test Course. And now we see under the news forum, I see the topic entropy, and scrolling down I see all the content that was in my note on the eBoard, and I see this folder resources. Alright, and by the way, let's just look at what a student would see. So scrolling down, I can say switch my role to student, and this is what a student would see coming to your course. Alright, they'll see this, and they'll see this little file folder. They can click on that, and then they can download everything here. Alright, so what next? Next, I want to go to my next note, so maybe that is extra help, links, and sign up. So I'm going to click on this, and again, I'm going to go ahead and just select all this, and I'm going to say Control C, and I'm going to go to course. Whoops, I have to return to my normal role up here. Turn editing on. Always turn the editing on. Remember, that button up there is critical. Scrolling down to topic 2, I'm going to click the settings, the gear button. And this one, I'm going to click default section name off. Extra help, I'm going to call this. Go down here into the summary box, Control V. Everything's in there, okay? Save changes. Now again, if I want to upload the files, I've got to go through that same process that I just went through before. Okay, now this is a very basic way just to transfer your eBoard to Moodle. If you want to learn more about how to use Moodle, then I would suggest, let's go back to the courses page here. If you go to Moodle and Digital Ed here on the EO Smith Moodle page, we've got Moodle 101. Click on that. We have a couple options. The next step up from this presentation is going to be quick and easy eBoard to Moodle video right here. Quick and easy eBoard to Moodle in 30 minutes or less. Then if you want, you can go to right here, the Moodle 101 videos, part 1 and part 2. Those will get into more depth. Again, the reason that Moodle is so popular in the world is that it can do a lot. It is not a substitute for eBoard. It can do what eBoard can do Plus, it can accept assignments, it can grade assignments, you can build quizzes on it, it has forums, it has chat capability, it has all sorts of things. So that's where we're going. And if you have any questions, just let me know, wgreen@eosmith.org.